Good morning. Welcome to container gardening and container homesteading. This morning we'll be getting a small update of what's going on in the farm. And we're starting off with our beautiful cucumber. Look at that. Remember this cucumber that we pollinated together? This is it. So huge and beautiful. Cucumbers are coming up nicely. We have another one here. There's another one there, and there are several others on the vine. We are giving God thanks because we're fruiting. We're very fruitful. In the same tire that the cucumber is in, we have some beetroots at the bottom. I think those are Irish potato. At the bottom of this tire, I put some food scraps. Apparently, Irish potato skins were in it, and this is the result. Well, we're watching to see if we will get anything from that. But we have a lot of beets here. Also, we have a pumpkin vine right there, and these are doing very well. I planted beets before, but for some reason they didn't survive. The worms got the best of it, but we're trying again. Right here we have this is watermelon, and it starts to run. And right here we have our beautiful marigold, and it's putting up a flower. Very beautiful. And this is our sweet pepper. You can see that it is starting to flower, and it have a lot of buds coming up on it. Yes, and there's another smaller one in the same container. And here we have some suckers. This is tomato, and this is also tomato. So we're trying to plant in succession, meaning that we don't wait until the crop is finished, then we plant again. We have tomatoes coming up. We also have tomatoes on the trees that are there. Yes. So these I will plant like in another week or so that they can come up, and we will always have tomatoes. We also have some sweet peppers here again coming up, and the tomato trees, they are doing very well. All three of them, they are doing very, very well. Have a lot of fruits on them. This is a lettuce. This is a tomato sucker that I took from the bigger plant, and I put it in here, and it is coming up. We also have some scallions. No, these are not scallions. These are onions that I planted from seeds, and we're watching them to see how well they will do. Here again, we have some sweet pepper. These are actually suckers that are growing in here. These are callaloo, and they're growing in here. They need to be planted out. We have some corns here. Putting two of them. This one and this one that need to be planted out soon. They're going to be planted out soon. Over there, look at the beautiful dasheen in container. Wow, they're doing nice. And over there in the earth, we also have some cocoa. You might not be able to see them, but some cocos are planted over there in the earth itself. Here we have our beautiful cabbages. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. This one is getting so big and beautiful. Kind of seeing signs of cabbage worms. We're going to learn how to deal with that. I've seen a few of them. We're learning how to deal with that. These cabbages are looking so beautiful. And right here we have a pak choy. And there's another one here. Yes. And these are our okras. They're starting to flower. So pretty soon we will get okra from the plants. Beautiful. We have another pumpkin running from right over there, coming across. And these are some more dashings. These are the younger ones. So we plant them in succession. We don't wait until the crop is finished, then we plant again. They are doing lovely. Over here we have our Jerusalem peas, which is bearing like crazy. Look at that. Jerusalem peas. These are red peas, but they look like kidney beans, but they are very, very small. Some people call it rice peas and some people call it Jerusalem peas. I guess it is called rice peas because they're very, very fine seeds. Beautiful. I have another okra here, and we have a Scotch bonnet pepper here, which I want to come so bad. But the white flies, they won't give it a break. Look at that. White flies. They won't give this plant a break. I stripped down the plant, stripped off all the leaves off of it, and it is now catching up with the white flies. You can see that it is putting on new leaves on the sides. Yes, but we just have to continue to watch it. And there we have our pineapple, and we have that's not a banana, that's a plantain right there. And we have gungus. These are gungo trees coming up in the bucket. Remember, we're doing container gardening. We are not planting in the earth because we don't really have a lot of space. So we're using container. And we can see already that we're doing a wonderful job. Here we have two corns. Two corns. There's also a gungo pea in this. And there's another one supposed to come right there and right here, but the dogs won't give this area a break, so we are hoping that we will get fruit from the plants that we have planted. Here again we have some, these are callaloo coming up nicely. These are onions that I sowed recently. Some of them germinated, some did not, but we are grateful. This is a lone cabbage right here. And in these are our newest babies. These are garlic. Now, garlics are supposed to be planted in the cold time, but we're living in the tropics. Garlic is a winter crop, but we're living in the tropics, so we're still trying, right? So what I did, I placed the garlics in the fridge for about 3 months, trying to trick it to believe that it's winter time. I planted it out. I planted it in a cool place that don't really get a lot of sun. So hopefully we will get something from it. And this is lettuce. I have another set of garlics. And these are some scallions that I planted this morning. And scallions are easy to catch. They will come up. I promise you they will come up. And this is our ginger doing well. In these containers we have Irish potato. We have in these two containers. Now, in this container we had Irish potato before, and you know what? I reaped it. Wow, I reaped Irish potato, and they were wonderful. They could have stayed a little bit longer, but we reaped. Next time we will wait a little bit longer. Now I know how long to wait before I reap. So these are going to do beautiful. And here we have our ever-bearing bush tomato or cherry tomatoes. So this tree is a very invasive tree. It's going to get really huge. As soon as this crop is finished, then I'm going to get rid of this plant because I don't want it taking over the place already. It is running all around. So yes guys, this is what is happening in the garden. Stay tuned. as we continue to flourish on container homesteading. Happy gardening!